Let's just get Kashui back to the center here. He can put out the 4th flame for us. Oh, she's just making more and more. Can you make it? You totally can. You've got a spare AP to eat a med kit. Yum 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 yum. Heals 10 HP per round. You know, I gotta be honest, if this is the end of the game, I'm gonna fucking use everything. No, use your good gun. You're dead. I need your help, wacky Chinese mummy. A fire explosion that may cause lightning damage. Increases the target's chance to hit by 10-15%. Lasts for 3 rounds. Oh, neat! Wacky China magic, so it bounced. I'll take it. Give him some armor. Within 3 tiles of yourself. Oh fuck, I won't make it. Raptor's starting to earn that paycheck though, Jesus. Yeah, then I shot the ghost god with my revolver. It worked. Forgot that I left a couple of these scamps alive. Careful! Okay, okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna dove, because it's gonna count on our friend. 0% escape chance when within 3 tiles of summoner. Take all of it. How much damage did you do? Only 10. You have an incredibly awful chance to hit. Sorry, Duncan. It's stripping her armor. You just stay right there so you can keep not breaking. Okay, Gaichi, it's up to you to clear this chuff. Okay, you didn't do a super good job. Are you flanked, young lady? You're in the open. I'll take it. With the Sterog? Holy shit. God loses to assault rifle. Fucking write that down. Uh-oh. Doesn't look good for you. Ractor, this is ridiculously important that we get this last nightmare. Alright, we've snuffed all the flames. Oh fuck, there's one guy left. Hang on, hang on, hang on. As you watch, Queen Ya's blast-marked and broken body begins to reform. Her gown knits itself back together, black blood wicking onto the floor. Slowly, terribly, she begins to laugh. You cannot kill us, meat. You've not even seen us. Her voice fills with mockery. This form is but a shadow, a droplet of divine essence, filtered through a keyhole. Well, good, we wasted the Chinese mummy. Gaichu's milky eyes sweep across the room. His lip curls into a frown. She speaks the truth after a fashion. That crumpled thing is not Queen Ya, any more than these servitor spirits are. They are small fragments of a single whole. The corpse eater sees. He glimpses us as we really are. Were you to behold our full magnificence, your mind would wring itself into pulp. The crumpled form of Queen Ya rights itself, begins to rise. You'll see, slave thing. We'll show you a world not meant for mortal eyes. You'll see. Could you not fucking open the door like a proper person? Come on, everybody. Watch her for that spooky fart clap she left. Whoop! Welcome to our domain, meat. Oh, boy! A 4/6 fire elemental fetish? You fucking better believe it. And then, to sweeten the deal, Dove. A burst of fire leaves the target smoldering, making them easier to hit for 2 turns. Whoop. Fang Behemoth. Give her Nightmare. Fang Behemoth. Okay, this is important. Ah, fuck, I don't know, just cut her. She's got way too much health. Cut the other ones. Everything's got way too much health. We're in trouble. Power our friend down. Here he ignores armor. Maybe we should have split up, you know? Maybe stuff's gonna explode. You're just gonna have to tank a hit there, Finneas. Put our summon in a really shitty spot. Take the AP. Okay, he's dead. Oh, Duncan, be careful. So she gets 2 actions. That's good. I cast Dove, so it's fucking, we're going all in. Gonna put a ley line right under my feet. Just fucking keep shooting. Guide you, run up and cut this little rascal up. Oh, now my armor resets, now that we're in the shadow world. Careful, careful. Can't actually see that one. This guy's gotta go. Missed. Not at that range, actually, no. Aim up. Don't want any mistakes, little drone. Yep, he's in the perfect spot to fuck this guy up. And you just run in and tank some hits. Make her greedy. I knew it. Alright, Guideshoe, can you finish this for me? Nope. No, you can't. I'm gonna just move over to the boss because that's where the action's gonna be in a second. Oh, come on. 4 AP handed over. Alright, now it's just you and me. She's got more health than I know what to do with, though. Duncan, I need you to get, like... Is that cover? It sure is. Of course, that was fucking 2 AP, though. Not enough AP for a regular shot, I disagree. Bang! Whoops. Bang! What do you got for me? You hit her? 24 damage. Thank you very much. Critical hit. Go for it. Take away your AP. Sure, just do everything. Now where the fuck is she going? Are you gonna be okay, Gaichi? How's your health doing? Yeah, that's right, you're gonna come back. Well, let's fucking turn Dove back on. 0% chance of escape. You work for me. Strips 1 armor. Do not hit Gaichi with it. Armor damage. Is she out of armor? Not even close. Ignores all armor. Blech. And then we'll fire it on her. I've got a good feeling. Got a good feeling that she's not gonna fuck us even though we used up Chinese mummy. Duncan's in a fucking prime spot. Are we getting into mercy kill territory? Oh, we are. We'll have to wait though. Duncan's out of AP. Oh fuck. Kashoi's gonna do it. I run the show here. Russian drone. As the Yama King's body crumples, a cackling sound fills the air. Once again, her broken body begins to knit itself back together. The flow of black ichor from her many wounds slows to a stop and reverses, the viscous fluid snaking its way back up into the holes and ruptures that it poured from. Projections on top of projections, all aspects of our divine being, shed as easily as a lizard sheds its tail. Her voice is ripe with mockery. You cannot harm us, meat, but you have amused us. Queen Ya halts, her crowned head cocking one to one side. Perhaps you are worthy of an audience after all. Perhaps. Her voice trails off and her head tilts upward. From behind you, you can hear the pounding sound of approaching footsteps. Oh good, it's the B-team. As she falls into position behind you, Gobbet's jaw drops open. Raymond Black steps forward, a look of grim determination on his face. Oh, that isn't good. She shrinks back as Queen Ya turns to face her. Her voice is full of awe and terror. This isn't good at all. I did this. I brought this creature here. He speaks in the grim tone of a man on his way to the gallows. His complexion has gone gray as ash. My fault. My responsibility. The Queen with 1,000 Teeth cackles with glee. It has returned to us, the tunnel builder, the architect of my ascendancy. Ascendancy. The creature leans in toward Raymond, its spidery fingers weaving hypnotically. The thing's robes billow like the bell of a jellyfish, pulsing organically with the rhythm of a heartbeat. You have a special place in our court, Builder. You will stand by our side, exalted for all time, a living token of our unending rule, and an undying symbol of the folly of man. I have been a fool, yes. His hands clench into fists so tight that his knuckles go white. The skin on his face is flushed with the effort of fighting through the stammer jumbling his words. A great fool. But I will not be your slave. I'll stop you. The Queen with 1,000 Teeth leans forward, her movements full of alien grace. The gaping crescent of her mouth parts into a ghastly smile, and you can see row upon row of fangs. They run down her throat in overlapping layers, a bristling forest of glistening, sharpened enamel. I earned an audience with you. This man did not. She steeples her fingers. Their hardened tips click against one another with a sound like grinding teeth. You're bold, meat, but you're also correct. We do not break our promises, and you've earned some modicum of respect. Queen Ya turns her full attention back to you, and the smile widens. You can feel it deep in your gut. It tunnels into you like a lamprey, leaving you feeling empty and cold. In truth, you amuse us. Your persistence in the face of the inevitable is a pleasure to behold. And so we've decided to grant you a rare honor. We offer you a deal. Go on, then I'm listening. Our terms are simple. We want you to leave. Leave the chattel here to their fates. Forget about them. Acknowledge that they are ours, and then think on them no more. She gestures toward the door that you came in from. Leave the walled city now and do not return, except that it is our domain, now and forevermore. In exchange, we will grant you 14 years of good fortune, your every wish fulfilled, your every desire granted. A charmed life from the moment you leave to the day that our deal elapses. You can do this? The Yama King cackles. With a wave of our hand. We have swum the waters of fortune since the beginning of time. It is a trivial matter for us to divert them. So, will you accept our offer? Will you take the deal? Oof. I have a counter-proposal. I have questions for you first. She inclines her head. You may ask, but do not try our patience. To trifle us would be a terrible mistake. I've done some research on your kind. There are other Yama Kings, aren't there? Thousands. Each unique in all the multiverse. Each an inimitable form of life. You are one of many, Meat, interchangeable with others of your kind. We and our brethren are solitary, sovereign beings, demigods among beasts of the field. I'd like to know more about the spirits that serve you. Our servitors are not spirits, Meat, not in the way that you think. They are cells of our body, particles of our own divine being, manifested in flesh to serve us. So you're all manifestations generated by the same organism? She inclines her head, yes. What do you intend to do with the people of the walled city? Can't be planning to enslave them all. What any queen would do, we intend to rule them. Some will be pressed into service within our court, others will be livestock. Most will live out their lives as if nothing had changed. Interesting. I've heard enough. Then give us your decision. Be quick about it, Meat. This was an amusing diversion, but our patience run thin. I've heard your deal, and I have a counter-proposal for you. Duncan's brow furrows. He looks surprised and uneasy. His grip tightens on his rifle. A counter-proposal, you say? How amusing. Out with it then, Meat. Tell us what you would have of us. You're going to return to the place that you came from, and you're going to close the door behind you? What? She cackles a long, malicious laugh. And tell us, slave thing, why would we do such a thing? What would you have to offer? That sound like a fair enough offer to you? I could lie to a Yama King. I'll bring you fresh slaves, fresh meat, as often as you want. This is your offer? This is what you bring to us? Tell us, Meat, why would we retreat from this world and live off of what scraps you bring us when we could remain here and claim whatever we desire ourselves? Because this is the best offer you're going to get. Take it, or I'll burn you down. It threatens us. This Meat does not learn. A pity. A shame. You could have had everything that your heart had ever desired. She clucks her tongue at you, a hollow, resonant sound. Instead, you'll suffer as no living being has ever suffered before. Oh, boy. Her robes shimmer again, and the claws come out. Once again, her voice grows to a deafening roar. We will suckle your sorrow until the sun turns to dust. Oh, boy. Everybody's gonna help us this time, though. We just gotta fucking turn that wacky contraption off. Man, the interface can't even handle this many dudes. Gaichu and Stubtoe Williams are merging into one super being. Regenerate. Hup. Alright, power him up. Oh fuck, we've got Gobbet here for super buffs. Give Duncan some aim. And some haste. We can haste 2 people. Things are getting interesting. Just dogpile on her. Gobbet, what can you do again? I forget. I didn't give you any matrix powers when I leveled you up, did I? Detonate all mines currently active. What? Pop, 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 pop. Missed horribly. It's fucking right. How do you miss something that far away? That's not what 55% looks like. Oh fuck, I have a summon still. Dove. Of course you missed. Of course you missed. Say goodbye to your AP. Oh man, she's getting low. Duncan, end it. As you watch, the Yama King's broken carcass withers and dissipates. Seconds later, all that's left of her is a cloud of rancid mist. That was easier than I thought it'd be. I guess that she was hurt worse than she let on, trying to trick us into taking a bad deal. That wasn't really her. It was just a projection. It won't be long before she finishes licking her wounds and sends another. I believe you're correct. He points at a dingy terminal just in front of the towering machine. The control console is just over there. We must move quickly. The Fortune engine controls. Fucking here we go.